G'day guys, welcome to my shed. Look at the post he's brought me through the week. Well, it didn't quite come in the back of his motorbike and it sure didn't fit in my letterbox, but it did come in the back of a truck. So we've got the Wedgetail Roof Rack here. Now, you might have seen the video we did on this earlier in the year when this brand new design was released. Now, this roof rack's made by the guys at Tradesman Roof Racks down in Bayswater in Melbourne. They've been making roof racks right here in Australia for over 40 years. So this rack and all their range is all Australian made. Now, if you're a bit handy with the tools, a bit like myself, you don't mind, putting a few things together, this is how they can flat pack your roof rack up, send it out to you, and then you put it together yourself, whack it up on the roof of your four drive and head out camping. So we'll unbox this and we'll see what we've got. Let's check this out. Righto, so here's sort of the frame structure that's going to hold it to your roof. That's how it all comes all packed there like that. All the mounts there on the side, the railing that's going to hold your roof rack down. Got your wind deflector all in there, all that there. All your nuts and bolts all come all packed in a bag there like that. Bit of rubber strip in there which will go in the gutter on when it sits, the mount sits in the gutter on the top of my Patrol here. So we'll unpack all this. I'll put this on the ground here, we'll unpack the actual rack itself and we'll check that out. There we go, that's pretty much most of it unpacked there. So you can see, nice flat roof rack. Got all your channel in there where you can mount up all your accessories and that sort of thing. All sorts of mounts come with it. Put all your stuff up there, nice lightweight, low profile, but you'll see it when we get up on the roof of the Patrol. Start putting this together and get up on the roof rack and then we'll load up with some gear and head out in the bush. Let's get into it. Okay, so now it's time to fit the two side rails. I've already got that one there sitting in place, but I'll just show you this one here, how this one gets fitted up. Now, I've got 4 mounting points. I've got one in there, I've got 2 in the middle here and one at the end there that's going to hold this rail onto the actual rack itself. Now, what holds it down is these lugs here. So these lugs have got little grooves on the side of them there. So the way these channels are designed, because they're going to sit inside these channels here and then you spin them around. So these lugs, these channels here, they've got a little lip on them that folds down inside the channel here, and that's what these side grooves here are going to lock up into, and that's going to hold it nice and tight in place. So I've got these sitting here just ready to go. So let's get this one on here. Right, that one in place there now. And I've got them all facing sort of straight up and down, so when I roll this over, they're going to hopefully drop in place. So we'll roll these over, get them into there, like so, like that, and that's the first stage. They're ready to go. And then all you got to do is grab these lugs underneath, and you've got to spin them around so they lock into the channel. Go, that's that one. Spin them all around. That one there, and just this last one. Spin him around. There we go. Then just do these up just hand tight. You don't want to do them up, lock them down too tight just yet. You want to keep everything sort of fairly loose, just enough so they just hold. There we go, and just zip him up a little bit. And that there, because you want to be able to still move this around and slide it in and out, so you've got plenty of adjustment when you get it up onto your roof. You can move this all around, and then it's going to be no drama. So you don't want to go locking anything down right and tight just yet. Once it's up on the roof of the Patrol, then we'll go around and get it all set right, get all my adjustments and all right. Then I can really tighten these right up. Now, I've got the little brackets down here that, got 4 of these. They're actually going to clamp onto the actual gutter to hold the rack down on the roof. I'll grab one of those and we'll show you how they sort of work. Righto, so I'll just show you just with one of these mounting points. So there's 4 of them. There's on each side of the rails here. It's actually going to hold this clamp nice and tight down on the roof. So just got a nut that's just going to go in the back here like so, like that. And then you've got your bracket here. That's just going to sit over the top. Then you put your bolt in. And then that, when I do that up really nice and tight, that's going to clamp around the gutter on my Patrol, because my Patrol's got gutters, and that's what's going to hold this rack down on the roof. And then I've got this bit of this tape here, which I'll put these on later on, and that's going to sit under each of these tabs here and just provide a little bit of protection, and I'll clamp it down nice and tight on the gutter. So we'll take this one off again, and again we'll put these on last. Once the rack's sitting up on the roof, and I know where they're going to go, we'll put them on then. So let's get this up on the roof. Right, as you can see now, I've got the Patrol back into my shed here, and just another little tip which I did before I moved the Patrol back in here. I measured out the width of my gutters, so it's got the tape out up there. Measure that out roughly there, and that's saying about 1280. So I've set the rails up to pretty close to that, and now looking down the side here, that's pretty much going to drop straight on. So take a bit of the guesswork out early on in the piece and get your measurements, get it all roughly set up to where it's going to go. I've still got plenty of movement in those rails as I showed you earlier on. So I'll get this dropped down on the roof and we'll get this instalment finished off. Righto, let's get this down. You guys might have some mates give you a hand, but I've just got a block and tackles. I'm doing this on my own, so I can show you, you can do this by yourself. Got a block and tackle on the roof here. Just checking those line-ups as we come down. Looking pretty good. Quick look on the other side. Right, I'll drop that pulley block all the way down. Here we go, that is now sitting on there very nicely. So I'll unhook all this and then I'll show you the final stages with putting the clips and everything on, get it all nicely adjusted up, get it all balanced up, looking good, but it looks fantastic. So we're around the final stages now, getting it all finished off. It's all sitting there now, looks fantastic sitting on there. So now you've got to go around and tighten everything well and truly up. But just one little tip I'll actually give you, if you've got a roof rack that's going to be fit up like mine with gutters on it, make sure you put it on the right way, because back can go to the front and front can go to the back. So when you put it on and it's all bolted up, you'd hate to find out your wind deflector is down the back, because it's not going to work too well. So make sure that your wind deflector's down the front there, facing the front of the car when you sit it on, and it'll all work fine. So just going to go around now, finish off tightening up all these bolts under here, and then we'll get the clamps on, and I'll show you that when we get to there. Righto, now we're into the last stages now, finishing this off. So I'll just show you, this is that tape that I was mentioning, just gives you a bit of protection there for your clamp before it goes on the gutter there. So just got to get that paper off. And I know where it's going to go, so it's just going to go there. So that just wraps around the gutter like so. And then fold that up there, sticks down there, no worries at all. And that's that. And then the nut just comes in from the back. Right there. And in there. Do that up nice and tight. There we go, that one's nice and tight. Now I'll go around, I'll put the other 7 on to hold the roof rack down on the roof here. But after about a week, with a new roof rack, you've been driving around, make sure you get the spanners back out, go around, just check all your nuts and bolts and make sure they're still tight. And if you're a bit handy with the tools, as you've seen, these guys, they'll flat pack your roof rack out, set it up yourself, and you're good to go. But if you want to find out any more information, jump on their website, wedgetailrack.com.au, and fair chance, I'll see you guys out in the bush someday.